Hello guys, this is Brocatron, and today I have something very cool to show you. And so there's a game that probably a lot of you people know about, and it's called Portal. Now, after Portal 1 was made, I think it was a Light Games came to one of the people that had helped work on it and asked her if she could go and join the company and if she could make a game. And so she was like, "Oh yeah, sure." So she ended up making Quantum Conundrum, and Quantum Conundrum is a game where you solve puzzles by traveling to different dimensions. And there's fluffy, heavy, um, slow motion, and anti-gravity. So I have that in Minecraft today. So let's set the time tonight so I can spawn zombies and things, because zombies are just kind of like little test dummies almost. So here we have a fill clock that I've just set up, and so I'm going to show you what each of the dimensions do. So let's go to Game Mode S. And so first off, we have the fluffy dimension. Now the fluffy dimension, everything is super soft and fluffy. So we have the structure here, and we can just pillage it down really quickly because everything is super fluffy. And that's like more with insta-blocks like netherrack and grass and sand and gravel and stuff like that. If we go down to, say, some stone, it does mine. Still have to mine it out, and it's still shorter than it normally would, but here, hold on, I gotta get all this hole. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm having troubles here. There we go. Because one of the other things that you can do in Fluffy, and why I'm having troubles, is if we fly up very, very high here, and we do that, Fluffy, as you can see, you take no fall damage, but the problem with that is I'm using a jump boost, and as you can see, I cannot jump up, which is a little bit of a side effect, I think, but I'll figure that out eventually, too. So now we have heavy, and in the heavy dimension, you can't mine anything. Like, look at this. Cactus. I'm mining cactus. This is like the easiest thing to mine ever, and I can't mine it. Look at that. Look at this. And then I also have, let's eat this, and we'll throw one out, and it's like, oh, hey, look, grab it. Let's go pick it up. You can't, because you're in heavy. So everything is heavy. You cannot pick this up. So if we get off of it, though, as you can see, I pick it up easily. We also have this cool little effect where if we go, let's see, here's a little structure I made because I was testing things. And if we take a zombie and we push him down and we hit him, as you can see, he gets like sucked to the ground. So like compare it to this zombie, this kind of gently floats to this zombie, which gets like sucked down instantly. And that's because everything is heavy, so you're gonna get sucked down. By the way, this does not affect the player, theoretically. Like none of these dimensions are made to affect the player, just entities. So, anyways, next we have the slow-mo dimension, and the best way to show that off is go into survival here. And as you can see, he's a little slower than usual. If I hit him, as you can see, he goes also pretty slow. Let's see if we like take our time here, pretty much, and we do a slime. So watch the slime. As you can see, it takes him a very long time to land and stuff. So as you can see, like I keep hitting him pretty much forever, and that's really fun. And then the last one we have here is anti-gravity, which pretty self-explanatory. You can actually even slowly bring them to the death. And also another cool thing about slow-mo quick is that if you look at the sky, so as you can see, it is moving there very slowly. But if we do slow-mo, it moves even slower. I also did this with fire tick. Fire tick, like how fast fire spreads, it spreads slower. And so yeah, and that's actually about it. So how this works is there's a fill clock here, like I said in the beginning, and each of these are a test for command, testing for if you're holding a rabbit hide and with a specific name. So this IDS glove fluffy, IDS glove slow-mo, IDS glove anti-gravity, and then this one's heavy over here. And so how they all work is so fluffy, it gives you a jump boost of 254, and haste of 254 for about a million seconds. And so yeah, and why it's 254 and not 255 is because I was having troubles with the slash effect clear, because if I do that and I switch from fluffy to heavy, or heavy to fluffy, or anything, what it would do is it would, the minute it activated this to like give you the effects, the torch would turn on here and clear the effects. So I only made it so that it clears the specific effect that you've gotten. So as you can see, and so this one just gets rid of them. In the heavy dimension, it gives an entity data to all items for an age and a pickup delay. Which way to go? I picked it up, I think. Anyway, so if we go into heavy, as you can see, I cannot pick up this item because it gave it a pickup delay of about infinite. Because believe it or not, if you set the pickup delay to 3, 2, 7, 6, 8, it will make it so that you can never pick it up ever. Unless I deselect off of it, then you can. This one sets a redstone block here, and this one back here gives you the mining fatigue. This is a set block clock, and this gives all identity data to anything, and it gives it a motion of down by 10, which means that stuff, anything, will fall faster. So like if we take, let's see, like if we take this like a bottle of enchanting, and we chuck it, as you can see, it like goes straight towards the ground. Instead of like slowly arcing, it goes down. So, anyways, so then on top, if you get off of it, it gets rid of the mining fatigue, sets everything so that it has so you can pick it up. Essentially, it sets a redstone block here, and then a few ticks later sets that back to air. Then we have the slow-mo dimension here, and all this does is sets a redstone block inside this thing. And what this thing is, it's pretty much a set block clock, but instead of going up and down, this one will set a block here, this one will set a block here, and these command blocks will set air above them, so you get this kind of cool effect of it going back and forth, which will set the AI to 1 and then set it to 0 and then 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Same with fire tick and same with daylight cycle, which will set it very quickly on and off, on and off, on and off, very, very quickly. And if you deselect off of it, it sets a redstone block here, and then a few seconds later, it'll set it to air, and then it'll also make sure that fire tick is back on and daylight cycle is back on. Then anti-gravity is actually, besides fluffy, probably one of the easier ones, is it'll set a redstone block here, and this is again a set block clock, and this will give everything a motion of 0.6 blocks. So whenever you throw anything, it goes up in the sky. So like if we throw this, as you can see, yeah, you kind of have a little glitchy effect, but it still works. We just go heavy, so everything comes down faster. And when you deselect off of it, it'll activate this, which will set a redstone block, I think about here. Yep. And then a few ticks later, it'll set it back to air. So yeah, this is the concept at the moment. I'm hoping on expanding on this. Like, I built them kind of close together, so I'm hoping I can, like, spread them out and then add more to them. Because I'd like to add some more stuff, make them more realistic and stuff like that. So that's it for now, though. This is Brocatron, and I will see you next time.